guys. Welcome back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We've managed to hit every holiday, I feel
we
like.
have. Thanksgiving. We started on Halloween.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
And New Year's.
So.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. You've made it through 2025. This feels like a congratulations type of year.
It is. We survived.
Yeah.
We survived.
Mm-hmm.
Barely, but we did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel 2026 will be better.
I do too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of feelings happening.
We have a lot of feelings
There's
today.
a lot of feelings.
I've also been throwing up for like 4 days straight.
I have been crying all day today.
We are thriving.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is obviously not recorded on New Year's Day because that would be diabolical. But
right.
This is a gift for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like in the Chinese zodiac, the year of the snake is all about shedding and
is that
releasing.
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
And releasing things that don't serve you.
Snake tattoo.
Look at that. The year of the horse is all about running wild and free. And
Which is this year?
It's gonna be 2026.
Okay.
So 2026 is supposed to be a better year just from the Chinese zodiac.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I feel encouraged by that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of things that I shed in 2025. There are a few.
There was quite a bit.
Yeah.
Should we just jump in and get reflective?
Let's jump in.
Okay.
So what I like to do, and I do this like with all my friends on birthdays and New Year's pretty much, is to tell me like your 3 favorite memories from the last year, your 3 favorite things that happened, and then 3 things separate from like resolutions, like 3 things that you want to have happen in this next year.
Well, I guess since you're asking first, I must go first.
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine I go, so let me start.
Actually, please.
No. You go.
Okay. Actually, this is good for me today too because it lets me be grateful for things in life, which I really am, but today is a little harder to feel that.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind was on my birthday this year. I rented a boat with 12 of the closest people in my life, and we went out and there were so many pods of dolphins. Like even the captain was like, I've never seen this before. It was so magical.
Is it here?
Yes, here in off of Marina del Rey. Yeah, Marina del Rey. And it just kind of, I know it wasn't for me, but it was just the universe saying happy birthday and have faith.
Yeah.
It was just it felt very abundant and magical and special. And so I think 31 has felt really good in a lot of ways. I have had struggles for sure, but a lot of beautiful things. I started my business 4 days after my birthday.
Love.
Unintentionally.
Love.
So that was a really beautiful one. I got to go to Japan. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And Singapore. And then I also went to Paris on a whim and Amsterdam, and it was the best trip.
Yeah.
So maybe that's 2 and 3, or is that still 2? Is Travels 2?
Travels, if you can think of a third one. Do you know what kind of dolphins they were?
No
Were
idea.
they bottlenose?
I wish I knew.
I love ocean wildlife. So much.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I wish I could. And then the third one, I think getting my first order from a stranger.
Yeah,
that was
probably felt really good.
Yeah, my first and it wasn't even official. It was this girl who messaged me on TikTok and was like, I'd order something from you. And it was just okay, cool. You trust me? Great. So that was really, really special. And I don't think I'll ever forget that. So those are my 3 highlights. I feel like I'm in a very career-oriented stage of my life. So I have a couple of things for my business that I'd love to happen. So hopefully some of those things. I guess that's 1. 2, I want to go somewhere new that I haven't been yet, which I've been able to do.
Okay.
So
do you have a specific place?
My friend was just telling me he's going to Australia in January. So depending on the mentals, I might be on my way.
Okay.
And then 3, I think I want to feel really secure in my decisions in every area of my life, whether that's in my business that I'm building, whether that's walking away from something that no longer serves me, or making certain decisions for myself. I want to feel confident in knowing that whatever decision I'm making is the right decision for me in that moment, and to not doubt, second guess, turn back. I don't think I will, and I'm definitely getting better about it as I get older, but I want to trust myself more. And then always boundaries and all the other fucking shit,
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, so you inspired me. I would say swimming with humpback whales in Moorea was
insane.
Fucking insane. I
Absolutely.
will say we all got seasick. but it was so worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say moving.
Yeah.
Moving, getting out of my
Old home.
just horrendous.
The mold story was really, when you retold that, I was like,
The mold, the termites, just the paint leached into the pool.
insane.
Everything.
Insane. Well, we started this. That's another one I want to add in there.
Oh yeah, we started this.
Yeah.
I really have loved it.
Not well. It's okay.
Do you guys see? Like, I'm just happy that vomit's not coming out of my mouth.
For you, absolutely. I'm happy I'm not fucking bawling at the moment. So
For us right now, we're doing phenomenal.
I feel like we're at our peak crash out. You
Yeah.
physically, me mentally.
Yes. I mean, I was crying a few hours ago
Probably
about how I
because-
feel like a failure and don't think I'm ever going to accomplish anything
On top of
of
everything
magnitude.
else.
And yeah, but you know, that's how you know that we are committed to you guys, is that
Yeah.
even in our worst states, we're like, suit up and show up. We got to
Yep.
do it.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
That's a good one. I would say this.
Mhm.
This is like a really nice, it's been a really great side quest.
I've been loving this side quest.
Yes.
It has brought us trials and tribulations.
Yes.
Not with each other.
No.
But with this itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we really are like just two girls that bought two microphones and a camera
And sat on the floor.
and sat on the floor and we're like, we're gonna figure out how to use editing software and do all this shit on our own, and running into like the last minute issues. And
yeah.
yeah, guys, this is not for the faint of heart. I'm sorry. But here's what I keep telling myself. Every single dude with a microphone has a podcast.
Absolutely.
Here's my motto I live by: if a guy can do it,
We absolutely
we can
can. Mm-hmm.
do it. If a guy can do it, I can do it. Okay, and then 3 things that I want to have happen in 2026. I think I also would love to travel more.
Or what about like sometimes I think I do this on birthdays and New Year's. Like, what are 3 words that you want to use to summarize or to bring in for the new year? Because sometimes
Ooh.
words and memories or things feel daunting, like full
Yeah.
sentences. And I think words are a little better, like just singular words.
You know what? I do have one though,
Okay.
because you said it, and I've actually been thinking about it lately. I would really like to get better at like, I really overextend myself for the sake of like helping other people out when they need it, and then I leave myself like just in shambles on the floor.
Wait, same.
Yeah.
I think I want to start really putting myself first.
Same.
And being more selfish because so many people do
Same.
it.
Same, and I feel badly about it. And
I
I'm
don't
like,
anymore.
Does that make me a villain? But
No,
at this
fuck
point, I'm like,
that.
I'm seeing all of these people accomplish all of these things, and I'm here like spreading myself so thin, and I haven't gotten to where I want to be. So I think it's time to like be way more boundaried, be like much more selfish about myself. You know?
Say, like I already have an easy time saying no to things.
Yeah.
But I think I really, if someone's not treating me the right way, or if there's a situation that doesn't serve me, I just need to learn how to walk away better.
Yeah. I think there's also, in walking away, I think part of what makes it so hard is you're walking away. We've built this whole elaborate story of what could be based on potential. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've done that so many times. And so we're always so scared that like once we walk away, that thing or that person or that whatever it is going to reach that potential that we always saw was in them, but never happened when we were there.
Or even
And
a
then we're going to miss out on
situation,
everything
too.
that we've like invested in.
Yeah,
know?
absolutely. In our last week, we were talking about, was it last week or the week before, like anger? It was last week.
That was last week.
Yeah.
That was last week.
Yeah, and it's like I've been feeling really angry, but I'm also feeling really sad because it's like I'm angry because I have to do all these things on my own and make those decisions, and I'm sad because it's like I'm just sad
Yeah.
right now. The holidays are a weird time, and I think sometimes people feel emotional at the end of the year with like the end of year burnout because you think of all the things that you set out in that new year, and it's a great segue to New Year's resolutions and how they're kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think it's so much better to set intentions than it is to have hard set goals of like, this year I want this amount of money in my account and I want this accomplishment and I want blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, like going back to the words, like what are 3 words that you want to focus on or be aware of as you move through this year? I'm trying to think what my 3 words would be. I haven't thought about it yet. What about you?
Okay. I think 3 words for me would be,
I know, because it really makes you think. and
we're
you-
going to die.
Oh, no.
Levity. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I need you to have levity
Hear
tattooed
me
on your
out.
forehead.
Literally. Hear me out on this one. everything feels so heavy and serious to me all the time,
Do you think it's the
especially
stars?
lately.
It must be the stars.
It has to be.
Anyways, go on. Yeah.
Especially lately. I'm
Yeah.
like, I need to stop taking everything so fucking seriously.
Truly.
Like, because I was thinking this today. I was like, if I found out tomorrow that I was sick, how would I feel looking back on like what I've done? And I would be like, you could have done so much more. You did not take advantage of like your body and the things you can do and like all of the time you had. And you just took shit way too seriously. Gotta bring some levity to my life.
A little levity, less spiraling.
Less spiraling. I need to stop. It's not like everyone I talk to who's kind of more like spiritual and shit and like psychic mediums, they're always like, it's not that fucking serious. Like if you only knew like what's after this and then you looked back, you'd be like, it's not that fucking serious. So I think I need to just get rid of some of like the heaviness. I think another word would be, I want to say maybe like courageous, because I feel like there's so much I want to do, but I don't do it because I'm just so scared of like either fear of failure. There's also like, I also have like a pretty real fear of success, because it's like, what happens when you do accomplish that thing and then you've done it?
Yeah.
And then what?
There's always something else though.
There's always something else.
Yeah.
So, and I've just like, I don't know if anybody else relates, but like my health anxiety has been fucking debilitating. And I will say I've had some like health stuff happening, but it's been like borderline debilitating.
That is really, I think health stuff is really serious. I think a lot of people go through that.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be alone in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
I am
to be healthier.
to be healthier. I need to like move my body more and just like take advantage of what I can physically do.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Perhaps levity.
See, it's a fucking good one. It is.
Levity 2026. Here we come.
The year of levity.
Yeah. The year of levity. Let us be levitating by the end.
Oh, please.
Let me put a pin on levity, but
Okay.
I do like that one a lot. I think abundance,
Yes.
both financially, love, joy. I said this last year, and I still think it carries through. I want to be intentional.
Give it to me. Are we coming back to levity?
I think it
Are
might
we
be.
circling back to levity?
I think it might be levity.
Yeah.
To not take things as seriously. If someone wants to act a certain way, that is on them.
Yeah.
It's out of my control. What do you fucking want me to do? I've done the best I can.
I also second abundance. Let me just say, like, loud and clear
Claim
for
it.
all of the people, universes, things.
Bring it in.
Rain down on me.
Abundance.
Rain down on
Queen.
me.
Yes.
Also, if my late fiance is listening and you want to help me out with that kind of stuff as well, just like make sure that happens for me. You would really be doing me a solid after what you put me through.
Yeah.
You know?
Same thing. Mom, dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the other ones, you haven't harmed me yet. No trauma there.
Yeah.
Grandpa, we're good. We're good.
You didn't mean it.
No,
you know?
no. Nothing but love there. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom and dad, though,
Bone to
have-
pick. And
we have some conversations to be had.
yeah.
See you in probably 70 years.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. I think so much has happened this year that I'm so grateful for. It's been so incredible, and so many things have shifted for me in such a significant way that I can't say it was a bad year. It was still a really hard year. I'm still learning a lot of lessons in some other parts of my life, which I don't want to be, but clearly I need to because I'm a dumbass and I don't ever fucking learn.
No, don't talk about my friend like that.
No, I am, because this is ridiculous.
I mean, I'm pretty fucking dumb too, but
Aren't we all? Welcome to the dumb club.
we're just noodling along.
We're noodling and noodling.
Yep. Yeah.
I also don't think like New Year's is one of those times where you need to make these grand
No.
declarations,
I
but
think
it's
that
a
shit's so dumb.
great way to like take stock.
Yeah.
I do that with my birthday too, you know, or certain holidays. I'm like, okay, where was I a year ago? Even just random
Yeah.
points, where was I a year ago?
Like take inventory of where you were at, what's happened.
What I do love, and I don't know if I said this last time, but I love doing the not 2025. Yes, it is 2025, but the year end recap in videos. And it's annoying and tedious and cheesy, but it really reminds me of moments that I forgot about.
Yeah.
And it forces me to look back physically on a year. And that's why I take so many photos and videos, because sometimes I just don't remember what happens.
Yeah.
And I feel really proud, like, of all the things I overcame this year.
You
Because there
should.
was a lot. It's going to be new year, same shit, but like maybe a quarter of an inch better.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
I was thinking today about what I want to be different in my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like I'm working really hard on a number of different things, but I'm not like reaping the benefits of the hard work yet,
Not yet.
which is like frustrating.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it makes me, a big part of that for me is like, I know that my family is like I feel like my family sees me and they're like, oh my God, she's been through so much. We just want her to get it. Like we just want her to get it. And I want my family to be able to look at me and be like, she's been through so much and like look where she's gotten, even with that.
I don't know if it's a manifestation thing. I don't know if it's like living in that frequency, whatever you want to call it. But I do fully believe that. And I think it will happen. I think once you fully believe in every fiber of your body, there's like all this stuff about manifestation. Like you really, it has to be your, like you live that. Like, you know, you have to live it to some extent to like, you have to be Delulu enough.
You do.
For it to come true.
But I will say, I have
Delulu.
always so wholeheartedly believed that I was going to like do all that stuff and accomplish all that stuff. And I'm like, okay,
Still can.
have I not been believing it, like wholeheartedly believing it for long enough? Like now that's part of why I'm like, I think it's time to enter my fucking villain era, because maybe if I take back some of my time and some of my energy and like be more intentional and deliberate about the boundaries that I set, maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Is maybe
Where do you think you're giving up your boundaries? I mean, we don't have to.
I'm pretty good at not letting people treat me a certain way.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so let's say if I have a friend call me and is like crying or venting for like an hour, 2 hours, but I'm not in a place where I have that like emotional or mental capacity, but I will do it anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Or I think a lot of the time I take on a lot in terms of, I don't want to say being there for other people, because I think that's really important.
Being supportive when you're struggling to support yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't do a good job at
Emotionally.
asking for help at all. I don't know if it's because I feel like unworthy of it, but I've never, ever been able to put myself first. And I think I really believe that as soon as I'm able to start doing that, like things will flourish for me.
I think people will fall to the wayside because they no longer have access to you and they're upset about that subconsciously. You know? But then I think you're going to,
Which also scares me, because I'm like, I don't want to lose any more people.
But sometimes it's better, as we talked about earlier, sometimes you got to drop the dead weight.
You know, it's true. Yeah.
It's just,
and I think if people really care, I read this thing and it was like, once you start putting yourself first, and we'll see if this happens for me because it's not something I've ever done, but it's like once you start putting yourself first, the people that leave are the ones that benefited from your inability to put yourself first before, or whatever. The quote was worded much more like succinctly than that, but essentially it was to the tune of like, it's the people that benefit off of your inability to put yourself first that are going to leave. I think it's true that sometimes, unfortunately, like people, they have to lose you in order to see the value of your presence. And sometimes they do. And then you're like, great, now you get it and we can move forward. And then sometimes you're like, I'm gone now.
It's like no one asks you to do all the kind things that you do, like you as a friend and how you show up and how you pick up the phone. Like even how many times I text you and you're probably not good in mentals, but you're still there for me.
But I do the same thing to you.
It's just ping pong. We start
Guys,
right back.
We do.
And so, you know, it's hard being a lover girl like that. I'm that way with my friends and my relationships and everyone in my life. And sometimes I love too much. And I think sometimes I get disappointed when people don't love me back the same. Not because they don't love me that way, but also like, who am I to them but a friend or like, you know, someone, you know what I mean?
I think that's a slippery slope. First of all, I genuinely don't believe you can love somebody too much. I think that like,
today I'm feeling like I could love someone a little too much.
I get that. I totally get that. I have had times when I felt that way too.
Yeah.
But I think that like there's no ability to love the right person too much. They're going to want all of your love.
Absolutely,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think
you're never going to be too much or too little for the right person.
Exactly. My favorite thing to say, and I stand on this, is if I'm too much, go find less. That remains an option.
Girl.
Go find less. No problem. I'll find someone that can handle all of this. You go find less.
Or you find the balls.
Or you find the balls.
And man up.
You know? Something that I've realized in terms of like all of the niceties, you know, like the things that we do for people and that we think are really nice and thoughtful. And this is like really sad, but like 99% of people don't do it back. And I'm always like,
people aren't as considerate as they think. Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't understand.
Listen, I know I can be selfish, but I also call that out. You know what I mean? But people sometimes don't realize how selfish they really are.
No.
I'm like,
no.
I think, like you were saying, if you want to love, love freely. If you want to give, give freely.
Yeah.
You don't expect for anything back. That is stupid to have an expectation.
Yeah.
Do what feels appropriate, but also like find a way to honor yourself.
Yeah.
That's all I can fucking say at this point. Because who am I to say fucking shit?
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, and I'm not even trying to sit here being like, I'm such a good person because I fucked up 1,000,001 ways,
But
left,
I think
right.
what matters is
like-
how you come back from it. I don't care if you fucked up. I don't care if you made a mistake. I don't care. It's how you come back and you take accountability and you acknowledge it and you go, hey, and not even to anyone else, but to yourself. Like, these are the steps I'm taking to be a better version of myself for me.
Yeah.
If not for someone else, then it's for me.
Yeah.
Or start with them and then it ends up at you. Like, and it's anything,
Yeah.
you know?
No, I'm kind of like, regardless of every which way that I've fucked up and done
Yeah.
shitty things in the past, I genuinely try so hard to be a good person. And I'm like, where's that getting me? Like, this is the start of my fucking villain arc because I see all of these people who are shitty fucking people
Yeah.
getting everything.
You see that a lot in LA.
Yeah.
It drives me fucking nutty.
It literally is like nice
don't
guys
know.
finish fucking last.
It's like, I'm not trying to like hate on these people. Like, you do you. I don't know anything about you, but it's because it's such a media forward,
yeah.
entertainment forward industry that a lot of people are either in social media or they're in entertainment. And it's like, go touch some grass, please.
But also, like,
You
there's
know?
something to it. Like, was it you? Somebody told me that they heard this somewhere. Like, you don't become a billionaire by being. I'm not saying I want to be a billionaire. I think being a billionaire is ridiculous. Like, help
excessive.
people,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
But like, you don't become a billionaire by being the nice guy. You don't become like fucking. Do you know what I mean? You don't become the president of the United States apparently by being a good fucking person. Like, it seems like a lot of the people who are on top are the people that are willing to take advantage of other people and be assholes.
I mean,
Not everybody.
Yeah, no, not everybody.
Not everybody.
Yeah.
You have some great people. Like, I was just reading the founder of Patagonia.
Oh,
just spent
yes.
all this money, like most of his money, I think, to buy a lot of the Amazon rainforest to make sure that it would be preserved.
Like,
there are some good eggs.
the founders of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
You know, where they stand and all that stuff.
There are some genuinely really good eggs out there, but I would say the majority of people who have that kind of success are kind of pieces of shit.
You know, I don't disagree, and that's where it's like, as long as you can sleep at night, that's all that matters. And
I'm like, how can you?
They probably do.
Just
whatever.
fine. I don't. How can you sleep at night knowing that you have the capacity to literally solve world hunger and you just choose not, and still be a billionaire, and you just choose not to?
Wasn't there like a stat that came out that Elon Musk could like actually, with all the money that he has, like give everyone like a certain amount and still be rich?
So he has $600 billion, right?
Give or take.
Give or take. Now, I will say, let's say you give every single person their $50 billion. You know, people would just increase the price of everything. It wouldn't matter, right?
Yeah,
like what was once $1 million would be fucking $5 million and whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you are we're going to have the world's first trillionaire soon. And I think people don't understand the difference between $1 million and $1 billion. So 1 million in time, 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is almost 32 years. So that kind of helps to conceptualize the difference between 1 million and 1 billion.
That's insane.
I don't know if some people don't understand how massive of a difference it is.
Yeah. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And it keeps getting bigger and bigger. The disparity in wealth disparity just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Like, it's just like fucking crazy. We are so digressed at this point in this conversation, but I don't understand.
I don't understand, period.
No. I just read something that Elon Musk just made a statement saying, like, giving away money is hard. Sir, you have $600 billion. I think you couldn't spend that in 100 million lifetimes.
And I'm sure he's not giving it to all his kids either.
Well, one of his kids is trans, so certainly not.
Yeah. I'm like, do I need to move to San Francisco and find a tech billionaire?
Maybe.
Should we go to San Francisco?
I'm down. Josh and Cody live there.
Should we go visit?
Yeah.
Let's go for a little weekend.
I'm down.
But do they even go out?
Josh and Cody?
No, I mean just like people who are.
Oh, I think so.
So I feel like I stopped writing my goals down because I kind of stopped believing they would kind of happen. Just because every time you plan, I've really faced this a lot this week. But every time I make a plan, goes the complete opposite.
The universe laughs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I think what I want to do is I want to do a manifestation little board.
Yeah. What do
but,
they
like,
call those?
Properly. A mood, not
yeah,
a mood board, but
no.
like a manifestation board.
Yeah.
But like properly. Like I want to go get some magazines.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, I'm down. I was not on a yacht this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I know I'm not okay. I wasn't on a boat by the Aegean Sea this year.
Okay,
So
fair.
therefore,
It didn't come true.
yeah.
Yeah.
The yacht, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a stretch. But a
Yeah.
boat,
Yeah.
that's happened. That can happen. That's easy. you know?
Yes.
So that's kind of what I want to do because I feel like I set intentions and I think that like I did probably get a lot that I asked for. You know, because I think every year is so filled with love and abundance. It's just, can I recognize it?
Yeah.
Anything else like that you want to like for sure leave behind or that you want to bring with you into the new year?
I would love, I don't know if this is how it works, but I would like love to leave some of my depression behind.
I think we can do it.
You
I think we
know?
just be like, you're staying behind.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
I need to cry as much in 2026 as I have in 2025.
You did a lot of crying, and that's from the short period that I've known. Not known
Surely
you, but,
I must
like,
be running out of tears. I mean,
I somehow
It's every
managed to
day.
cry all day today, literally. And
I'm
that's,
surprised you don't have a headache.
I only had a banana and then like a little bit of whatever I had when you walked
Noodles. I'm
Yeah.
shocked you don't have a headache. The
in. You know what?
crying
But I had
headaches.
one. I've had headaches like almost every other day this week. But
Yeah.
today, maybe I just
Huh.
feel too much.
Yeah.
Oh, January goals.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this is gonna be really cliche,
Okay.
but I do want to not work out, but I want to move my body more because the past, I'd say 5-6 months, I've been really sedentary and not as active as I used to be and like to be. And I think it'd be also very helpful for the mentals.
Mm-hmm.
So that's slow movement 3-4 times a week. You know, one day could be intensive walking or going on a hike. One day could be yoga. One day could be a Pilates class or just whatever, you know. And I think
Yeah.
we should do maybe like a class together once
Agreed.
a week. And that's like little.
I'm
you know?
right there with you. That was one of the like things I was thinking about where I was like, if I got sick, I would be like, your body was capable of so much and you spent a lot of your time horizontal, you lazy little bitch.
To drink more water.
Oh God. I need to drink so
100%.
much more
Even if I
water.
pee all the time,
I know.
I gotta just drink more water.
I think that only happens at the beginning when your body doesn't know what to do with it.
Listen, I peed myself the other day when I was in New York. Fully.
I know. And you left me a voice memo about it. And
Yeah.
it was one of the best things I've woken up to in a long time.
And I think
I
since
kept that
then,
voice memo. Yeah.
I've been avoiding water. Is this how men
It's
feel
fair.
once they've been hurt?
Seemingly, it would seem that way. Because men see something and they run for the fucking hills.
They would rather jump than
Oh my God.
yeah, you know.
It's like grow some balls, man. Sorry.
Anyway, so drink more water. The basics.
Yeah.
So that's how you
Move
know
your body, drink more water.
I'm not doing all that well if I'm really resorting back to the basics. But
I
sometimes you
know.
need to, and
You
that's
need
okay.
to. I also would really like to leave my house more. Like
Yes.
I am really good at overextending myself for other people when it comes to showing up, but not in terms of like actually physically like going and doing things. Like
Mhm.
I need to get out of my house more. Even if I'm just like going to the fucking grocery store.
Dude, I go batty if I don't leave the house after 2 days, which is rare because I always do something.
Yeah.
I not do it, but I'm always moving. I always have an errand or something at some point that I leave the house. But if I'm here for 2 days and nothing happens, I'm like,
Yeah.
not well.
No, I like never leave my house.
It's crazy.
So I need to get better about that.
Yeah, you do.
I do think that would help my depression.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you come here.
I come here.
Yeah. One couch to another.
I go to therapy on Tuesdays.
Slay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
I think we should do like a trip, like a day trip somewhere. Like go down to
yeah.
OC or just do something
Like
like
Santa Barbara or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like or do, get out.
Yeah.
Has New Year's felt different for you after loss?
I don't know if like New Year's itself has felt different, but resolutions have felt different.
Okay.
It's almost felt like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because I can either make all these resolutions and they won't come true, or B, they'll come true and then they'll all get taken from me, which is like the worst outlook. But I did kind of stop being like, okay, this is what I want, or this is what I want to accomplish. You know, after my fiance died, I kind of was like, what the fuck is the point?
I still kind of feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think that ever leaves you,
Mhm.
at least from my experiences. We've talked about this, like always feeling like the other shoe is going to drop has been something really hard for me to overcome. And I still have that some days. I think you see that,
Yeah.
you know? So I think that goes back to like trusting myself and my path and my timing and building that confidence within myself, and not confidence as a person, but like confidence in the future. I think
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say. So that's fair.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's so reasonable. I think a great reminder is that if you've experienced loss and you're still here and you're still trying to be a better person or trying to like move forward, that like that is sometimes that's all you can do, and that's enough.
I feel like it's almost more important now to do it than before,
Yeah.
because it's so easy to fall into like a what's the point?
And like woe is. Sometimes I
Woe
fall
is
into the
me.
woe is me
Oh,
hard.
same.
It's kind of embarrassing to admit, you know, but I think it's a truth, and I think a lot of people feel that way and they don't voice that. So I'm doing this to be cringy so you guys feel less cringy.
No, but it's like being honest about it is like that's the best thing we can do for anybody listening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like not sugarcoat it.
Yeah, I'm not saying
I also
like,
don't think it's from where I sit, I don't think it's embarrassing. But it's kind of how I felt talking about like being jealous. I'm like, dude, it's fucking so embarrassing to be jealous.
And like love is embarrassing because you do stupid shit and you let shit go by for no good reason.
Love is so embarrassing. When I look back on things that I've like done or said, or especially in the wake of heartbreak and things like that, I am like, there's no hole big enough for me to crawl into.
I'll climb in with you.
Especially in my 20s. You're doing pretty well.
Thank you.
I would say less so my 30s, but in my 20s.
I mean, I just entered my 30s, so you
Yeah.
know, it's still time to continuously embarrass myself. There's hope.
No, I don't think you're so like put together and like
Am I?
yeah.
God,
You
thank
know?
you. These past few weeks, I've been feeling.
We don't always feel that way.
Mm.
New Year's is the most overrated holiday ever,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Especially as a sober person. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Go out, get fucked up? Like, no. Last year I ate a whole ice cream cake.
Love that.
Yeah.
Start the year off right.
Yeah.
I just spent it super quiet on the couch. It
I
was
love that.
delightful.
Yeah.
I was with someone that I really wanted to spend time with, and
Yeah.
that was special to me. I think we've all collectively shed so much,
Mm-hmm.
and I think all the things that do not serve us genuinely, I think there's also cycles ending in a lot of people's
Yeah.
lives that I know, and like I guess what the astrologers say.
Yeah.
And all that hoopla, you know, I do think 2026 is going to be a year where things finally start to make sense and blossom a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I think 2025 was very foundational in like planting seeds and getting clear and intentional about what we want, what we don't want, how do we want to move forward, how do we not.
Yeah.
Um,
I think as down as we're feeling, we both actually do have like a lot of hope for 2026.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good year. I think it's going to be another year of surprises because
Mhm.
every year surprises me.
Yeah.
Never fails. If I can guarantee one thing is that every year surprises me.
There will always be a surprise. Like
Mhm.
we make plans and the universe laughs.
Always.
Yeah.
Good surprise, bad surprise, all the surprises.
There will always be something.
Yeah. And life never, it always goes on and there's
Mm-hmm.
always something. And you just got to learn how to work with it. And you got to know where to put your priorities and protect your peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I just learned the other day?
Hmm.
Super off topic.
Okay.
Do you know the difference between a gold star gay and a platinum star gay?
Okay. This could be really. Isn't a gold star gay somebody that's never had sex with a woman, and a platinum star gay is someone that was born C-section?
Close.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like the gold star is that they popped out, but they've never,
Yeah.
you know, interacted with a woman. And then the platinum is like C-section
Yeah.
gay and
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
never quite.
Yeah.
I found that out the other day and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
the community really ate with that one.
Oh yeah. Platinum, they've never even come near a vagina.
Yeah.
Gold is like they were born vaginally, but then they were like,
That's it.
stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
I have heard that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Love.
Don't even ask how that came up.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
I was like, wait, I have to share.
No, I love that.
We're taking a break. When we say a break, we will be working.
Yeah. So I think we said this last episode, but just in case,
Mm-hmm.
basically, because we're just two girlies that started a podcast
And life is feeling really overwhelming.
overwhelming, but this
Yeah.
is also a lot of work.
Yes.
And so every week we're like we're doing all the editing, everything ourselves.
And it's
like
as
a
we
lot.
go.
And it's as we go. So, in order to make sure we are bringing you guys the best possible content that we can,
And possibly less crash outs.
less crash outs, also making sure like our editing is as good as we can get it. We're taking January to like film a bunch of episodes, edit, like perfect everything so that we can make sure that what we are putting out is like the best work we can possibly do.
Yeah.
So that being said, Happy New Year.
Wait, we forgot little joys.
My little joy of the week is that I just burped and there was no puke. No, I do actually have a joy.
Okay, sure.
I went to a holiday party last night
How was it?
at my sponsor's
Okay.
house. It was actually really fun.
I
It was
love
like a
that.
little bit overwhelming
Mm-hmm.
because there were a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
but I also saw a lot of people that I know that I don't get to see that often. The food was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun getting dressed up.
Love that.
So yeah, it was actually really fun. I left with my
Yeah.
heart feeling like really full.
There's something like a good party that you get to go to, then you're like, that was actually really nice.
Yeah, like I just felt really like warm and
Mm-hmm.
all the things.
Amazing. I love
Yeah.
that.
What about you?
My little joy. I have two, but actually one. So I've been a big fan of Fly by Jing, their chili crisp oil for
Okay.
years. Like right when they came out, I like even put all my friends onto it. I swear by it. I love it. They finally reached out and were like, do you want to be on our PR list? We'd love for you to be a part of the community. So I just got sent 3 packets of noodles that I got to try, and
up.
they're actually really good. So it feels like a dream come true. I know that's like most people want like a
It's
Prada
amazing.
like brand deal, and I'm like, no, but the
You're
noodles
like,
though,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's so real and
So-
really exciting.
Call me a fashion icon.
Okay, she's an influencer.
She is an influencer.
We love.
And so I was like, holy shit. Because, you know, it got to a point where I was like, I feel like my account is dead. Like, maybe I need
Yeah.
to start a new one. Maybe no one gives a shit. I'm like, I know my outfits are boring. Like, you know, you're such
I
a
love your
fashion.
no, I'm not. My
Really?
TikTok is dead, completely fucking dead.
I don't think
I've
so.
given
I think,
up on
I think it's
posting
just
on TikTok.
confused. I'm convinced. It's
I'm
confused.
literally just like I post shit and I'm like, what the fuck ever, and it's just dead, and I'm like, I don't
Whatever,
care.
yeah. On that note, guys.
On that note, Happy New Year.
Mhm.
We are wishing you all the best, happiest, healthiest, most iconic 2026 start to 2026.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys in February.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to miss you guys.
I know. It's okay. We're going to miss you guys, but we're also going to be doing this yapping the whole month. So we'll be thinking of you guys.
Well, you're missing us.
Yeah. And we'll be active. You can find us on our socials. We'll be there. We'll be active on socials.
Mhm.
Perhaps we'll go live a little bit.
Maybe. We can try
Yeah.
that again.
So
Yeah. All right. Well,
we'll see you guys.
love
We
you
love
guys.
you.
Oh.
Bye.